is a jetpack freak. You do us focus, but ignorance is bliss. You wish that you were just content to be a drone. You know all the same. The world's a joke and life's a game, and even all together we're alone. Emotions are all just chemicals. It's not hard to check your vibe. Easy to feel incredible when you've got a jet to drive. Searching for something more. We're picking up the pace. Let's get you off the floor. Let's get you off the brakes. This is the final sport. We'll teach you how to play. What are you waiting for? This is a jetpack freak.
Hello everybody, welcome to the once again with Breath of Fire 4 today. On time too, wasn't that exciting? Last time we played Breath of Fire 4, hey that's right, I remember. It was yesterday, and we broke into an entire world, and then an entire country. I got surprisingly far before we got arrested because I was being unstealthy. Because I'm allergic to stealth, actually, as we already know, based on my Dishonored playthrough. Yeah, so the point today would be to at least try to save Cray. We have to go to his peoples, the Warrens, Warens, have a chat with them and tell them, hey, like, Cray's not a bad guy. Can you please break him out of jail or something? If I look a little stuffy today, and by stuffy I mean my shirt's a little tight, it's because this is like, I don't know, it's this little small shirt. Don't worry about it. I shouldn't be bringing attention to it, methinks, but hey. Whoo! As y'all can see, we are sponsored by Star Trek Fleet Command, so if y'all want to help me out, we need 2 more people to download the game using my link, which you can get by typing !star into the chat, downloading on a mobile device, and unlocking the second ship, which is really, really quick. It's doable in less than an hour. I've done it myself. I've helped people do it themselves. It's really cool. I don't know why I capitalized Tiger people. Oh, too bad. We're going to the Warren settlement, right? I think that's in Witchwood. Two random events. Yeah, this looks like a... This place looks like it's a port town, actually. Never know when you might run into bandits in the desert. A smart man carries something to protect himself. Is that you offering me weaponry? Because I'll take weaponry. You are offering me armor, which I will not say no to, generally speaking, as a basic rule, but you're not offering weaponry. Life sandals? Doesn't stress out. If you're going to be going, you'd better make sure you've got enough supplies. So they got the food stuff here. We're not actually going into the Jabbergrass. I like the name of that, actually. Echo Herbs was pretty good, or Echo Drops in Final Fantasy, but Jabbergrass fits the meaning pretty perfectly. If we go this way, do I unlock like the next section? Or no, Ryu just doesn't want to go there. I think you need like a vehicle or some stuff. I know to cross the desert at some point we're gonna need a sand skiff. And we get a fun like driving mini game out of it, actually. So what we'll do is we will go. What's this? A little bit of grass in the middle of the desert. I'm done. Did it say that our boy Sias here has the Wodao? Jiangdo, okay. Makes sense. To the Witchwood. I feel like that's where we're supposed to go. I think Nina told us to go that way. Either they live here or we need to cross the Witchwood to get to where the Warrens are. I feel like Windia being near the Witchwood probably is representative of the weed of the look at Size just absolutely posing for sure. Oh, double hit? My guy. How do I get other characters to do that? He's underleveled compared to the rest of the party, so. Weed is sucking in air. I say no to you, sir. Size probably really going at you. Only hit him once, good. Means he was already dead. Yeah, I feel like this is probably representative of where it looks similar to where Cray lived in Breath of Fire 3, though that would be a bit maybe far-fetched due to the fact that my going theory remains that the world got completely desertified and then regrew. So Windia might have grown, like, stayed in the same place, but the woods would have had to, like, completely dry out and expire. The topography probably would remain the same, only sandy. Maybe? I don't know. You can second there all you want, my guy. You ain't gonna make it past this turn. I don't know. Whew. But like, it's hard to ignore how similar this place looks to the woods in Breath of Fire 3. I don't think they were called the Witchwoods, because yeah, this is the Fairy Woods. Did you hear something? The Fae are present here. Is it just me or is the mist getting thicker? Ershin says she has a strange feeling about this place. Me too. Let's hurry up and get out of here as quickly as we can. Dude, someone killed Nina. Where's Ershin? Okay. What? Huh? Ah! Did you see that? Nina disappeared. How amusing. Disappeared? That's not good. Ershin says it would seem she did not fall. What's going on? All of a sudden everything's gotten huge. And Nina just got grabbed by a bird, didn't she? Yup. Pirates knew me! We meet again, so we do. Let's look for her. Isaias is kind of busted though, for real. We got trees, we got fairies. It worked, just like we planned. Actually, they look similar to the fairies from 3. We shrunk that girl. Come on, let's think of something to do to the other 3. No, please don't. Fairies. You'd think that? Yeah, let's see. What should we do? You'd think that, like, people would know. You know, this is, like, the only thing leading to another tribe, right? So, I know. Let's poke them in the eye. Don't do that? Wait a second. This one's looking at us. That would be Ershin. No way. That's impossible. Is the feeling pleasant today? Pretty? Is that how you use that word? We are feeling much more pleasant than the day before today. The day of yester. Let me tell you. My friend took us out yesterday to my friend had a really bad day, I think, yesterday, and he came to, like, chat about it. I was like, oh my god, Ershin! You saw us? How? Ershin just said no. Hey, no fair. He's got a dragon's eye. That explains how he was able to see us. Ershin's the one who saw it. Ershin is asking what you have done with Nina. Yeah, my friend had a really bad day. He came in to see us. He came for a chat, and then after a while, we were like, man, what do we eat for dinner? Because, like, my child was kidnapped by my parents for dinner. So they took him to dinner, and then my wife woke up really late because she works overnights, right? So I was like, you know what, get some nap. And then at some point I'm like, so what do we want to do for dinner? She's like, I don't really want to cook because there's only 2 of us. And my friend was like, well, I'm hungry. I'm like, oh, good point. I'm chatting with my wife, and she's like, well, I'm not really hungry. I'm like, I'm not hungry either. My friend's like, well, y'all want to go out? I'm like, oh. He has a tendency to pay for a lot of stuff, so I'm like, you sure, man? He's like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. So we went out to a Boston Pizza. Really good, by the way, as usual. Though I didn't get my usual pizza, and I think I regretted it a little bit. I still ate most of it, so we ate way too much. But yeah, I was like, oh man, I could probably have finished this if I wasn't feeling a little yucky yesterday. But today I'm feeling a lot better for it. So maybe all that food regenerated me, and then I went to rest into my food coma. Yashin is asking, what have you done with Nina? Well, now that you found us, I guess I have to tell you. Ugh. We shrunk her, see? Made her really tiny. And then she got carried off by a bird. I think the wings from the Breath of Fire 3 fairies were a little bigger. So I have to play Nina by myself. She's being fed to baby birds. But yes, prithee tell us how thou art doing today, friend Numi. You should look for a tree with a bird in it. But dude, there's a bunch of trees with a bird. If you find one, shake it. Maybe she'll fall out. I think that means I need Urshan up front. Don't worry, she won't stay small forever. It'll wear off in time. How long is time, dude? They're fairies. See you later, Dragon Boy. Urshan says we should listen for a bird singing and follow it to the tree where it lives. Then have Urshan hit that tree. You can do a lot of stuff if you're tiny or not. Like, you can pass under those if you're small. You can go on the smaller ledges if you're small. Oh. I think it's that one. Great, Nina gonna smell like a bird now. I think she was halfway there already. And it's good to hear that you are good, my friend. Oh yes, Sias. Pew. Nice. Keep your bullet seeds away from me, you. What's the name of that tree from Pokemans? Oh, and then I went to bed last night, like, after watching a bunch of Bleach, well, 3 episodes of Bleach, and I was like, oh, this is the life, man. Just want to finish the last arc of the original anime so that I can start the 1,000-Year Blood War. I'm so excited. 'Cause if you feel like #1. Yershin. No. I would like the camera to go this way. Yes, thank you. We've got to climb up there. Gotcha. Oh, I can cross that even if I'm not tiny? Gotcha. Wait a minute. Magic chart, okay. Ah, yes, of course. Crystals, of course. Is that all they have here? Just weird trees? Cause like I'm down, but get some variety. Y'all really didn't buy the y'all didn't buy the variety pack of bugs in this place, huh? Boss is gonna be a bird. Lucky for me, Sias does have heals. Unlucky for me, we currently have no way of backing him up. This is our ExtraLife link if anyone wants to donate that hasn't already or wants to redonate, I guess. I don't know. I haven't been advertising it responsibly lately. Oh, okay, hold up. Yeah, that's totally the one. Gonna whack that tree so good. Let's go, Urshan. Oh, wow! They have a different monster. And there's the Star Trek advertisement. We got 2 more people for the 10 goal. And we've got until Friday. Nice. We're about to figure out what they do when they suck an error. Again with the whacking. All I'm saying is Urshan's got to solve problems that way. You know, it works once, might as well work other times. They say not all heroes wear capes, but Urshan does. The nudge a troop can double hit, but it does not choose to do so all the time. I should really use a double hit actually. I should learn double hit. Oh, the nut troop is baby. Gotcha. At least it's not whacking off. That's all I'm saying. Hit the tree. Urshan. Right, we have to keep running after it until we get to the last one, I believe. Wake up! This is a bird's nest? What's happened to me? I've shrunk. But how? Why? What happened? I can worry about that later. I've got to get out of here before the bird eats me. Yeah, let's do that. There's like a weird ramp there. That looks like a weird ramp. Is that a ladder actually? No, it's a ramp. Okay. I guess we go through the inside of the tree. Why are you back? Hi there, birdie. Don't eat me, I wouldn't taste very good anyway. Boog. A caterpillar? Wait, you mean because I have wings? You think I'm one of your chicks? Fun fact, actually, this bird looks a lot like the 2D sprite that they used in the first Breath of Fire for the bird form Nina can take. Or the second game's sister, Nina. So you're bringing me food? A smiley face. Listen to me, birdie. I'm not a bird, so I don't really like bugs, see, and... You have offended it. Sparrow? Oh, Nina, you should go first. Miss? Okay. Alright, 324 damage is decent. I guess wind damage does a lot to flying creatures. It's boss fight music. I don't know what, like, actual power level Nina's at. Oh, never mind. Offended bird attacked. No, it just said you gonna eat. You should have accepted the worm, Nina. Free food. Bird drop. Oop. Nice tail. I don't know if that really makes you a sparrow, though. Appreciate what the bird was trying to do for me, but I'm not ready to try eating a bug. Now I need to figure out how to get down from here. Well, since we were blocked from going this way, I'm gonna guess we go... We can't go through the bough of the tree. Okay. Oh, but there is a vine. Right? Look at that. An unsavourable. Well, I just clicked on Numi by accident. There is no sign of Nina. Perhaps we should try again. Wait, no, Urshan! Oh, she just needed to survive that fight and she got big. I tried to ban them. I appreciate the attempt. I don't believe you are mod in this chat. It would appear we have found Nina. The bird returns. I'm so sorry. Are you alright? She's all red, but like it's just a pink line over her nose. She looks like that one guy from Naruto. It's funny that she landed on Ryu because obviously they do the anime thing, right? Urshan says that it would be wise to leave now before the fairies do something else to us. No, I think when you whacked one of them, they got really scared of you, honestly. That was a fun dungeon. In that it was short. It wasn't unending like a lot of the Breath of Fire 1 dungeons. Oh, jeez. Breath of Fire 1 kind of, like, makes you think that it's going to be decent, because it goes, like, here's your first dungeon. There is a save point at the beginning. Not a save point, but, like, a heal point at the beginning. So if you'd like to heal in dungeons, you're probably going to be able to. And then when you get to the next dungeon, it's like, actually, you know what? Heal points are for losers. Also, difficulty spikes are how this works. I find that Breath of Fire 2 kind of solved that issue to a certain extent, but then the final dungeon was a really, really, really bad. But see, that's the thing in JRPGs, so you can't really complain too badly because everyone does it, right? Breath of Fire 3 was... Breath of Fire 3 had good dungeons, but the final dungeon had a 30-minute walk up to the final boss, so... Alright, Warrant. Needs a remake and an overhaul. I would love to see a full 3D remake of some of these games. I think I agree with you there, actually. A lot of people are pushing for it in the Breath of Fire fan base, but Capcom, I think, understands that Breath of Fire is not a winning series, unfortunately. And I say this with so much disappointment in my heart, because this game series is really cool, right? They had 5 games, but... 5 games and a failure on mobile. I think Capcom's giving it a break, if not just giving it up altogether. Capcom isn't one to just let an IP die, though. They usually have a way to revamp it. Like, take, for example, Devil May Cry and... Monster Hunter's not, but Resident Evil. They've been like, okay, most people didn't like this game in the series, so now we gotta do something different, right? So, for example, Capcom has... Devil May Cry 4 came out, then it ended for a bit, they didn't touch it for a bit, then they gave the rights to another studio. It was still Capcom licensed, but Team Ninja made DMC, the reboot-ish. People didn't like that much, so then they made Devil May Cry 5. And y'all, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to Devil May Cry 5, or if you know what happened to Devil May Cry 5, but it sold well, it did great, and they resold just as well with the special edition with the Virgil playthrough. So... Frankly, I think that Devil May Cry, they gave it a good treatment. Then they did, like, with Resident Evil 6, they went, like... People really despised Resident Evil 6 as, like, straying from the horror gameplay. More so on the action gameplay. So Resident Evil 7 came out, and Resident Evil 7 literally just... I won't say Resident Evil was in danger, but it revitalized the series. And then they found a balance with Resident Evil 8. Where it's still a horror game, but they have decent action gameplay. That isn't as, like, weird as 6's. So I think Capcom's really good at using their IPs for things that they know the series likes. An example would be, like, Teppen, which is, like, their mobile game where you card collect. They have a lot of cards referring to, like, older series, such as Breath of Fire. And they put a lot of Breath of Fire 3 cards in there, and everyone I've talked to that plays Teppen and Breath of Fire 3, which admittedly is a very small handful of people. The crossover is not big. Breath of Fire is a relatively unknown series around my friends group. The only person who actually knows about Breath of Fire was my mother. They really like it. It's good rep. So I think Capcom knows how to keep a series on the back burner just long enough to, like, not starve their fans, but, like, have time to figure out what it is. And they have so many IPs... that they don't feel like pushing games out every 2 seconds, unlike certain big AAA companies, Nintendo, for example. Go Mother Pirates. That they can just kind of take a break and really set a team on them and be like, figure out what's going on, and then talk to me in like a couple months. The real captain of the ship. That's true. I can't really say no to Mother Pirates. Home of the Warrens. Okay, cool. Oh, they got training. Tell me this is not baked to be some kind of tribe, right? I feel like she said it was a tribe. The horse was used by the previous leader of the Warren in battle. Winnie? Okay. All my boy does is fight. You should see what he does to his clothes. Bet he grows up to be a chief one day. That is an... Okay. War may be over, but you never know when fighting might break out again. And that's why we were and always stay ready, prepared for battle. Oh, it's one of the... Okay. Bet you never seen one of these before, eh? They're called whelks. I hear the Empire uses them instead of horses. That may be so, but I haven't had much luck taming this one. You got a saddle on it, though. Pipiki? I'm not saying, dude. An old man. Looks like someone's been stealing my fruit again. Just wait till I catch whoever it is. I'm gonna smack him real good. This is like fantasy Klingon. My sister hit me again. Hit her back. No sweat. Oh, I bet. There's nothing like the sight of kids happily playing like that, is there? Always makes me smile. I don't think that second one, the guy on the ground, I don't think he's happily playing. I like how many races are in this game. It feels like a true fantasy game. Oh yeah, we got like Warrens, we got the bird people, we got the frog people, we got the fish people, which are separate from the frog people. We got dragons, which I don't know if count as a full race, but it is what it is. What else we got? We got basic humans. I feel like I'm missing some because I know there's a ton and a half. There's the horse people. We got the rats. No, I take that back. I don't think we see the rats in this game. That would be Final Fantasy 9 actually. We got horses. We see the armadillos, which are a playable character. We got some plant people that are present, but not often. I think they're like a special case. That's at least 10, which is... I know I'm missing at least one. Came through the forest, did you? You didn't see any ghosts or anything, did you? I saw fairies, if that's what you mean. Warren must always be in shape and ready to fight at any time. He's my guy now. It's true, it does feel a lot like a fantasy game. I feel like a lot of the, I don't want to dish on, like, Final Fantasy. Rats, we are the rats. The monkeys, I forgot the monkeys exist. I don't want to dish on like Final Fantasy, but it is one of their failures is that they have like a very limited amount of races. Most of your playable characters are only humans, and then you get to meet things like elves and other things in a lot of the games, but mostly only the MMOs have multiple races. Final Fantasy 9 has a couple. I kind of know it. So, funny story about that. I've heard about this song nonstop. I don't know the source, or I don't remember the source, because I think someone told me. But rats have been attributed to me for several reasons, and one of the things is the first separate event was I was playing a Dungeons and Dragons campaign on stream, on someone else's stream, and in that campaign, my character was known to be a bit of an airhead, very focused on her work, but not focused on taking care of her home or herself. So in her home, and she would experiment with rats because artificer and stuff. And accidentally created a rat called not an elder rat, a brain rat or a cranium rat, I think. But that's besides the story. Essentially saying that like there were rats in her home, and while the dungeon master, I believe, did what logically would have happened when you live in an apartment and have a rat, you get billed with the exterminator, right? It was funny for a bit because, while my intention was not to show that my character was dirty by any means, it was taken as such. And she kept being called a rat because there's rats present whenever we made jokes about her. So that's one thing. We had the rat. The rats became a meme about Pyrus and a meme about my character Felicia. And then eventually, like 2 years later, I think, or a year and a half later, my birthday comes along, and my guy Liam, who you may know from the streams, he comes on stream and he's like, he comes into my Discord server. He's like, here's my contribution to your birthday. Happy birthday, Pyrus. And he took the Rats song, but he changed out one of the words for my name. And it was so funny. It's so good. And I laughed my butt off. Because I'm like, this is so funny that on 2 separate occasions, rats have been attributed to me for several reasons. I'm kind of questioning myself now. It's not only Final Fantasy. A lot of JRPGs just has humans, and I'm just like the creativity, and not to mention, where's the creativity? Not to mention, no, sorry, the chat move. Not to mention, all the humans usually are white, but that's another. Oh no, that's a conversation I agree with actually. You're correct in that, and the diverse, and like with Final Fantasy 6, I'm about to get spicy on stream, I think, but yeah. I've seen multiple people mention that with the Final Fantasy 16, it's a little disappointing that so far the only cast we've seen are light-skinned. They're white. There's an argument people are using saying that like, it's all good. An argument people are saying that like, Japan doesn't really see all that many black people, but I don't think that's correct. And like, the inclusion of black characters in Final Fantasy has insofar been a little gauche. But I think I don't speak for, obviously I can't speak for POCs, but I believe that the general consensus is we don't like well, I'll say we because it's true. I don't like what is bad representation either. Bad representation isn't great or good, but we still want an attempt, I think. So like in the case of Barrett from the original Final Fantasy VII, I think people had like issues. I think Saz also was considered kind of in terms of representation in Final Fantasy 13. And then when you move on to like the rest of the Final Fantasy games, there's no POCs, right? Not without like really weird. Because like wait, we got 8. There's no POC in 8. We got 9. There's other races, but not like there's no POC humans. 10. There is. Oh, 10. Oh, 10. I don't know how to interpret 10s. Because Waka's there, right? And their attempt at using different POC, well, like, at making an analogy of POCs, right, is the Albed. In the Guado. We don't have a Guado team member. And Waka exists. So we have several choices to say what they attempted to make a POC. And none of the way they are treated in universe is good. Or none of the way they act is good. Because if you choose to say Waka's a POC, he's being completely problematic with another group of POC, right? If you choose to say that the Albed are a separate culture and race, which they are, but like if you're choosing to make them the analogy or to interpret them as an analogy to another a real life race, which I know you don't always do, but I think they're actually religiously something different, which is a whole, like it's still yeah, 10 was bad regarding that. just yeah. 11 is an online game with several races that they rehashed in 14. 12 has Fran, who's another race and in-game, and I think she's, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if you want to get into this conversation, Numi, at all. Tell me when to stop, because I know for not everyone, it's not everyone's responsibility. Fran is Fran? Would Fran be considered a POC? You don't mind? Okay, good. Thank you. Well, thank you. I'm happy to hear that then. Fran, Final Fantasy 14, right? 12. She's in 14 as well, but Fran is the bunny woman from, well, the Viera from Final Fantasy 12, and she is relatively darker, like, toned. I believe the Viera also have some lower reasons to be a little more, I don't want to say ostracized. I think it's less ostracized in this game, but yeah. Yeah, when she's compared to other characters, she's a little darker, but not, like, excessively so. And by excessively so, I mean you can kind of tell the difference. It looks like a lot of artists choose to make her darker than she is in game, which is nice. It means that I'm not the only one who sees her as a different skin color. So it kind of confirms my thought that maybe she's designed to be a POC. Is what I mean by it's nice. She could be, yeah. You never thought of her? Well, I'm thinking of it like, if that's the case, I don't think the Viera are racially targeted in Final Fantasy 12, so that could be nice. In 13, Saz is not racially targeted for a lot of stuff, but he does have, like, from what I hear, some stereotyped attitudes that some people didn't appreciate in his storyline. Not to mention, I don't know. I think I've read one time that some people think that maybe he's not the greatest representation. Though his arc is very interesting. He's shafted by the story often. I think that's why people didn't like him. That's right. Him as representation, because he's not he's given like one story arc that lasts like the first quarter of the game, and then they just kind of get rid of him. Then we have 15, which is just a white boy band. And in 16, we're going to see, apparently, it's been confirmed that we're going to see, like, racism, war crime, prostitution, drug use, and stuff. But and this breaks my heart, the designers decided that there's not going to be POC because medieval Europe excuse. We do have a nice POC in Stranger of Paradise, though. He's basically just another character. The characters are very blank slate in Stranger of Paradise, though. So we love European. It's that sounds like a new evolution. I love it. Oh man, he was being sus for a second there. But yeah, so Katzelbagger. Oh, the two of them use the same weapon type. Ugh, gross. That costs an arm and leg. So yeah, I think that was I ran through Final Fantasy, but another couple JRPGs you're correct about. Like, why don't we see any and to answer your question, I love that you answered. Like, I'm gonna go back a little bit, but you mentioned, like, why is it always racism in these games? And it's so interesting that you mentioned that, because it's a huge issue that I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, and when I got on Twitter, the big thing I did was try to, like, get myself into that that community, because that's, like, we were gonna start a podcast. We started a podcast and it kind of dropped off because we didn't, like, COVID killed it. But we got a lot of, like, I got to see a lot of the discourse regarding, like, what turns a lot of people off. And in the events that followed or preceded our podcast coming out, I learned a lot about how other people's see and, like, other people's perspective, I guess is the way I should say it. It really opened my eyes to the fact that, like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I just learned a lot about, like, you know, things that I didn't know about. And one of the things that I learned about is, like, why does everyone want to force a race, like you said, a racism subplot or storyline or lore into their stuff. And in TTRPGs or D&D in particular, it's been so bad that it bleeds out into the real world often enough. Because, like, the first thing is that when you make a racism thing, it's probably because the racism in the real world bleeds into your story. And correct me if I'm wrong, but to my understanding, a lot of people who have experienced racism throughout their real life, they kind of don't want to deal with it when they're playing a game where they want to chill, right? So I had a conversation legitimately with my friend yesterday who's like, man, I got a friend who keeps putting racism in his games, and he gets the feeling that the only reason he does so is because he wants to push people out, which really, really, really sucks. Because if you're going to make, like, targeted racisms based on, like, one person because you want that person to be out, you're basically just being racist. Like, if you're being racist because you know this person experiences racism in real life, and you're making racism in your storyline just to make your person, like, the person stop wanting to interact with your storyline and your game, you're being racist, just point final. There's no line in between. You've chosen to make this person feel uncomfortable based off experiences they've had in their real life. So maybe don't do that crap. I don't know how else you could, like, explain it. It's such trash behavior. And it's not even like some people put their racism in their storyline because realism, but you're playing a game with some freaking dragons, my guy. People have dragons that turn into humans that then bone and then have demi-dragon kids. I don't think you can use the realism excuse to, like, make people feel uncomfortable at your table. I don't want to brag, but being on Twitter and reading Reddit stories, which are considered some of the most toxic places on the internet, so it's funny to me, but I was able to take away the information that, for Christ's sake, guys or folks, just use safety tools in your things. Because like, I am a white person, I can't know what other people go through on a daily basis, even if I am married to someone who's a person of color. So there's no ands, ifs, or but. If I'm gonna try and, like, run something with people who have different experiences than me, I need to have a safety tool in place that they can, like, tell me, hey, this stuff sucks, stop now. Because I won't be able to, like, I am white. I don't. Surprise. uh. Sorry. Yeah, when I'm running a game with people that have different experiences than me, I gotta have. Yeah, I thought you were draconic. You know what? You're right. I am, but I think that I still have white skin. Therefore, I can't. I get the white experience. But yeah, when I'm running games with people that have different experiences than me, then I gotta have something because I can't pre-tell what's gonna trigger something for them, right? And so far I haven't. No one's X-carded me yet. Which makes me happy. But it's always an option. You can I make sure that the main obstacle in the form of safety tools that I found or I've heard about is that when you have someone telling you I don't want this to continue, they make it they're uncomfortable to stop a scene so openly in front of other people. So a lot of people have the X card safety tool in that they'll actually give cards away, and if you flash the card that has the X on it, then the scene needs to stop. But people are stopped by the fact that if they do this, they feel bad because they'll be the ones who stop the thing, right? So but I've made it so that, hey, if you guys are uncomfortable with something, just send me a message directly. I'll keep an eye on my Discord and all my notifications are on when I'm doing stuff like this, so I'll be able to see what happens. Also, it allows them to just private message me for other nonsense and shenanigans, which they tend to do a lot. So yeah, I think moral of the story is listen to other people, folks. It doesn't matter if you don't understand what makes them uncomfortable, so long as what makes them uncomfortable is something you can stop. That was my mouse. I'm not gonna play with that. Sounds like Cray's gotten himself into quite a fix. How dare Ludia treat you like that? This is an insult to the entire Warren Nation. Okay, look, it's not that I don't agree, because I want my party member back, but it is, this means war. Whoa, chill. That's right, we'll show them they can't treat us this way. Okay, it's not that I don't agree with you, it's significantly that we did, on behalf of the people of a country that didn't want us to do this thing, infiltrate another country, break into their castle, and try to break one of their, prisoners out, I guess, quote unquote. So that's still a war crime. Sorry to turn this into a whole podcast. Nah, man. By all means. I'm just hoping I don't overstep boundaries, actually, because I'm obviously not the most learned on this. I attempt to learn every time I can, but like I said, I haven't lived through these experiences. I have only heard of them through second and third hand tellings. So as I've always thought that as someone who has 1,000 followers on Twitter, someone who wants to build a following, the first step I have to do is really make sure that I'm not going to be perpetuating harmful anything. And while this might frustrate people, I don't think I should ever want to censor or stop a conversation regarding how real life problems exist, and this does not extend itself only to race, but it also extends itself to sexuality, and all those other issues. So no, don't apologize. I'm happy to have this conversation, and it's going to be immortalized on the YouTube. That's always been the problem with us, Warren. Too many people that are too hot under the collar. That's right. This guy. Huh, so what should we do then? I mean, Miss Nina came all this way to tell us about that trouble that Cub managed to get itself into. Ooh, a new song from Owl City, my favorite band. Oh no. It's been a long time since we saw you, little Nina. You've grown. Why, I can't remember when you were only this high. No motion on screen. Okay. Enough of that. There'll be time for that later. Okay, so we got the blue guy with the little goatee and mustache. We need to think about what to do. Talk so I can identify you. We've got a longer mustache or possibly Marks with a goatee. If only Tara were here, she'd know what to do. Excuse me, whose turn? She's the wife of the previous chief. He's bald first. He rest his soul. In other words, she's Cray's mother. Oh, I didn't realize Warren Boy was okay. When Cray became chief, Cray's the chief, right? I think they said that earlier. We're not to live in the Golden Plains. Decided to live a nomad's life, she said. Tarn might have been able to think of something, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. If I were younger, I'd get on a horse and go looking for Tarn myself, but I'm too old for that now. I see. So you're saying that we should go see Tarn, right? I want to pay attention to every time that Ryu says or makes the selection for everybody else. On how they react to it. Because I know that like later on they're going to give us the spiel of how like Ryu's aura or soul presence is so dense. Wait! Con? Nice jump, my guy. Ugh! I've been miserable every minute of every day since you beat me in Sinesta. That's why I came here, to study with the strongest warriors in the world. I've worked day and night training and studying their ways. I'm stronger than I was before. If you think you can defeat me again, you've got another thing coming to you. I did not pick a fight with you this time, my guy. You are the one picking a fight with me, my friend. In 300 meters, get lost. Not learnable. How unfortunate. Man said aura. Someone casting a spell parried 3 of your hits. Like, come on, my guy. I think if I shave his beard, he'll be more embarrassed to be here. So if I do, right, sever, and then I'll try to do focus, right? One more time. Not enough AP, my guy. So attack up, and this is a counter on it. So I want to see what happens if you block after you don't attack. Does he, like, build up more focus? Or does he lose the focus? Because I know if you use focus again, it just resets the counter. If he attacks, he gets rid of the focus buff. I love the song. It's neat. He does. Okay, how high does it go? I really like the music from this game. It's a lot neater than the other. I like it a lot more than I did 1 and 2, obviously. It's not even a competition. Alright, something tells me that he's not going to do much more else than that. That's why he's guarding after attacks, huh? Get bent. No, don't guard. We already got a counter of 3. Did I? We can't see how much HP he has, can we? That was me hallucinating. He's got a question mark, right? Because he's probably statted up. Get him. Oh, you fool. He's reset the timer. Interesting choice. I'm going to hit you with three counters, dude. 603? Nah, that's not that great. I think I might have tripled his damage, but... Actually, there's really only one way to find out, and he's got a not block. Seems he's not guarding, so we're going to get hit with focused attack, which we can probably survive. That's unfortunate. Oh, it more than tripled. Okay. Actually, it has to more than triple, otherwise you're wasting your time guarding for 3 turns. Or 2 turns. But then you used focus on the other turn. Okay, well, Nina's stunned, but she already cast her spell, so that's interesting. Roasted, my guy. I do wish Momo was in this as a player character. I understand why not, but I just think she's... I do agree. She's a master, but yeah. I would have liked Momo. Just a little bit more of a returning cast, you know? Khan? I'm thinking that's not Tarn. That voice. Master Una. Oh, okay. Forgive me, Master. I lost. Hey, you. Don't pick on Khan like that. He's the one who attacked us. He's not as strong as he thinks he is. I'm not the one who attacked him, Master Una. Can you train some of my players? Told you not to get into fights, Khan. Master Una is hot. I do like the way she looks. You're gonna have to face facts. You're not exactly a strong fighter, you know. Huh? Master, you mean I'm weak? Well, I wouldn't say that exactly. You're, I don't know. Foolish. If you stay here and help me around the house and all, you'll probably strengthen up pretty good, I guess. Yikes. She's trying to master. I don't know if she's trying to master Miyagi him or he's just getting, like, tricked. But he called her Master Una. I kind of want the master. If you get all the masters, you get access to Bunyan at the end of the game. So manly clothes. How exciting. See, Con, I bet you'd look a lot better, or you'd like fight a lot better if you wore armor. Just because I'm wearing a tank top doesn't mean you can. Actually, you should probably wear a tank top too, my guy. So. Oh, actually, what else is there? Because it doesn't look like... Oh, no, it's just a dead end. They made a real design for... and I don't know what stats Master Una gives, but I'm betting it's strength. We should have Pilfer on, or Filch on Ryu for as long as possible. Because of the fact that, he's the only one character who will fight, like, literally every boss, I think, except for the bird. I don't know. He doesn't get a downside from agility stuff, but I can't build him to be anything else but fast. And speed by itself is not the most useful. Well, hello again, everyone. Looks like we ran into each other again. This may be a different place, but I'll still answer any questions you have. Connecting attacks. Create a more powerful magic combo attacks for connecting spells of one property to another. Fire becomes stronger when followed by wind. Wind by water, water by earth, earth and fire. Oh, okay. Combo hits. More enemies. Appear easier it is to get a high number of combo hits. Oh, right. Weed or Drake. If you use a fire attack on them, they become more powerful, but that also means if you defeat them, you get more XP. Ah, interesting. I would like to hit those weeds with some fire, but I don't have any fire spellcasters. So wind powers up when followed by water? Water by earth, earth by fire, fire by wind. Okay. I like the ventriloquist. It never occurred to me that he was a ventriloquist, but yes, that makes sense, actually. Excuse me, do you know where Master Con is? Heard Chief Cray got caught sneaking around enemy territory. I guess that means it'll be another war. Oof. Did you hear how Chief Cray went out in search of the missing Widian princess? How romantic. He clearly has a thing, but... Where is Master Una? What's my name? What's my name? Una. Say it louder. What's my name? What's my name? Una. Una. It's like one syllable difference. It just makes me laugh. What's over here? Is this the door? I know she's upstairs. I want to get there. Ah, there's a ladder. Very good, very good. Master Una! It's your fault. The Khan's gone. He ran off because you picked on him. Now what am I supposed to do? Sorry. Khan must have been weaker than I thought. To be beaten by a bunch of kids who can't even do more than 1,000 damage with a combo attack. Bye. Oh, okay. We need to get a combo that does 1k and then come back. I am going to need to write that down because I am going to forget that. I feel like she boosts my strength, though. I really want that. I would like Ryu to be strength-based. Because this is how I like to build my characters. I'm begging you, game. So we have to go through find Tan. I accidentally walked into a home. My bad. Alright, very well. Let's go set up camp. That's a long track, actually. It's quite a long way to walk, you understand. Let's speak to our friends here. Irshin says that there's not much we can do until we meet with Tarn. Ryu should be like a Dragon Quest character. You want him to be strength based, but then they can't do everything. I do like that, actually. You're right. Ryu should be like the Black Slate character, but they've set him up pretty specifically. Cray and I have been friends ever since we were both children. I've also met the Warren Elders many times over the years. One could have surmised that, yes. War with the Warren. That wouldn't be so bad. What? I'm a mercenary. I'd make a lot of money. Oh, dear. His image just looks different from the way he's talking. Ryu with Omni Heal would be crazy. Oh, man. Candidates give us a free stimulus check for our experience points, at the very least. Ryu had some healing magic in the earlier games, but because of the way they designed his dragon stuff, it's worthless to use, right? Because, like, he can't cast half... No, actually, in the first game, he doesn't have any magic other than, you know, his dragon stuff. In the second game, I think it's similar, but I think he's got some other spells. He has some healing, but, like, when you use your magic, his dragon magic, it eats up all his MP and then boosts his damage based on how much, like, he ate, so... Again, his heals are useless. In Breath of Fire 3, he has some heals, but you're in your dragon form if you want to be, like, good at beating things. So, you need to find someone on the Golden Plains. You won't get very far without a horse, my friend. Is this a horse? Can I get a horse? Oh, they've mentioned that, actually, but we know where the horse is. There was a horse in the Warren village. That's not warned. So calm and relaxing. Pardon me. I have the box of Breath of Fire 5 here, right? And I'm looking at the art style. I'm looking at the art style on here, and it's really not encouraging to me. I don't know if y'all can see it, but like I'm seeing. It would be cool if Nina could turn into a full bird. She could in Breath of Fire 1. Not during combat. The transformation mechanics are not something they use a lot. Yeah, can I have the... Give me the horse. Breath of Fire 5 is great. Everyone else is stupid. I'm just looking at the art style, man. Also, the lady that looks like Riku has a gun. But I meant in combat. Yeah, you meant in combat. Yeah, okay. I feel like that's reasonable. See, it looks like that old Capcom RPG art style. Like, Mega Man X7 and 8 have a similar art style. Mega Man not Battle Network, X Command Mission has a similar art style, or 3D animation style. It also reminds me a little bit of Dark Cloud 2. I know that's the horse I want. Give me the horse. Oh, I got a stable somewhere. I want to borrow a horse. Yeah. Yeah. Headed to the Golden Plains, are you? Wait there just a second. I guess we have a horse. Yeah, what if Mega Man was a master in this game? I'd be down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Just like get all your boo. They could have done that, actually. They've put Mega Man references in non-Mega Man games, I'm pretty sure. So, like, why not? Like, Dead Rising, I think the name of the games are. Who's gonna ride the horse? I don't think Ryu knows how to ride a horse, and Urshin wouldn't work. What? None of you have ridden a horse before? Forget it then. Do you know how long it takes to learn how to ride? The Welk likes Ryu. Ursha, what are you doing? Well, what about the Welk? Could we take that instead? Welks are a lot harder to control than horses, and I've never seen one that wasn't hard to handle. They're unfriendly, temperamental. It seems to like Ryu, don't you think? Well, maybe. Well, if you're going looking for Tarn, I guess we can take the Welk. Tarn's camp is somewhere in the northeast. Look for the smoke from her campfire. Yeah, head east when you come to the big town. Tarn's camp should be somewhere. Okay. Pipiki. Oh, they took us to the entrance. Okay. Ooh, to the gold plains. Well, wait here, Ryu. Be careful and have a safe journey. It looks like it's driving backwards. I don't have any merch on me to plug to. Ooh. Oh, Ryu. Ryu? Airshun says that while you can use the Dragon's Eye to control the Welk, it may take some time to get used to riding it. That may be true, but the Golden Plains are too big to try to search on foot. Ryu and the Welk are our only hope. Good luck, Ryu. We're counting on you. No one's questioning why Airshun knows what the Dragon Eye can do. Oof. Why? Why do you do this? There's nothing in it for you. And you don't even know if it'll work. So why? Well, you're right. There might not be any benefit for us. And it's true that we don't know if our plan will work. Urshan's database knows all. Urshan's a relic from a bygone era. Just shut up, okay? Well, I mean, I know the reason for it, right? People who've played past a certain point of this game know a reason for it, but for the reason of the stream enjoying this game as much as I enjoyed the plot twist, I'm not gonna say. Still, I'm just trying to, like, you know, like how you're piecing things together after you know a twist to see if they foreshadowed it properly, like if it's a twist or a reveal. I'm trying to see. I'm looking at that. Just would be right to sit around and do nothing. Yeah, you didn't finish it? I remember you told me that. I got to the final boss, so I know the twist. I've gotten to the twist twice, actually. So this is northeast. That means I'm going this way. This reminds me of the desert in 3, but it's not going to be as annoying. I hated this. Yeah, it's 3's. I feel like 3's was worse. I don't remember this, but I'll remember the desert for the rest of my life. A bird? Oh, mail just got dropped off. How exciting. Nut. The audacity. I'm not losing to a nut troop. It's not happening. What the? Oh, I could parry like he can, but like, how about we don't? I just ran. Thank you. Actually, I want that. Yeah. Yeah? How about this, you nut? Oh, it's 3 instead of 2 in this game. Oh yeah, how you like that? Ew, the issue is that they have too much defense. He doesn't have any heal. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. That's so annoying. Huh. Like magic war. Yeah, Ryu doesn't do any magic though. Gonna get mad. Like if Ryu had like healing magic, that'd be great. It's another case of those like they get more defense as the HP goes in. I'm annoyed. I don't want to meditate for this. But he's parried every single one of my regular attacks. Oh my god, thank you. But it's still alive, oh my lord. Yeah, no kidding. Da, 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 da. I think I'm gonna run. I'm too invested in this one to like run away, but I'm going to kill this one and then we're gonna run from subsequent nut troops. I'm gonna wipe. Yuck is all I've got to say about that. That was awful. Still cool in my eyes. I hate that. I hated that. That was a... thank you, Numi. You're keeping my hope in myself alive. That was disgusting. What the hell? Parried 6 attacks. Like... I killed it in one hit the last time we fought. Urshan just took it out. Just like, oh, no, it's dead. This one said nah. Okay, you can't parry, right? You have a bow. That's how that works. See? See? That wasn't complicated. One counter. He didn't even get to move. He didn't have a turn. He killed it. They told me to go northeast. I feel like I'm gonna get lost. It's... sure is tree-ish here. Uh-huh. Well, I guess that's not, Oh, I think it doesn't help that I was going southeast. That's a volcano, though. That's not a camp. Oh, Lord. It's another volcano. There's 2 volcanoes on the map? I'm not... I think I dislike this as well. Is there a way to, like, go home? Supposed to go east first, right? So I think so we catch a glimpse of the smoke from the camp. Oh, we're not doing this again. You give me 100 XP, it's not worth it. I need to kill 10 of you to get less single level up. And you're impossible to kill. Just trying to go a bit more this way. Literally just brings us to the edge. I knew this was bad because whenever I search up anything on this game on YouTube and Google, this place would be one of the most top search. Oh, oof. Yeah, that's a pretty good hint. It's like the desert from 3, except it's a little lot earlier in the game, and it's... Okay, Nut Mage, I bet I can take that one out. Thank you. Good, good. Thank you for participating today, sir. 200 XP, too. Actually, that's kind of more worth it. I'm willing to fight those guys. It's like Breath of Fire 3, Breath of Fire 4. Every guide this game's got. We don't want to go into the white stuff. I feel like that's the limit of the world, right? So that's not where we're trying to go. We're trying to approach a camp. Whoa. I feel like the way this game actually identifies where the limits are kind of... How did I ever look up maybe I looked up a guide when I played this the first time. I don't remember this area. Game! Don't do this to me, game. Why is the mage parrying all my attacks? What kind of battle mage BS is this? This man put a level in fighter. This man's using the shield spell. Where are the end of your spell slots? That's my question. Come on, Ryu. Thank you. Oh, my lord. Like, the nut troops have defense. It makes it annoying. This one dies in one hit, but I couldn't land a hit. Angie! Angie! I'm already losing patience with this area because it doesn't make sense. I followed northeast and... The bird? Maybe the bird? Where's the bird going? Oh. Oh! Oh! Hi. Good. Okay, cool. Yeah. I guess we got really close when the bird showed up and we just didn't bother looking. If you're a friend, come up with a fire. If you're come looking to steal things, you won't find anything here. She doesn't look like she's a Warren. Well, now, I guess that makes you a friend, eh? I don't see many people riding Welks around here. In fact, the only place you could get a Welk, you could get one would be Warrant. Did you come from Warrant? Yes, ma'am. Ah, nice. I see. Sounds like Cray has got himself into quite a fix. Ma'am, how does it feel to be the only, like, human lady in Warrant? Considering what's happened, I imagine they'll execute him. Obviously. I called that, actually. Hey, I was just kidding. Oh. If they really did execute him, it'd mean war between Ludi and the Warren. Pardon me. I'm sure they wouldn't want that. She's got it for war, so. Might take some doing, but I have a feeling that one way or another, we'll be able to work something out. Okay? I'm here for advice, not statements. I'll try and think of something. It's late now. You should get some rest. Go ahead. Use the tent. Am I going to get executed? She's going to be like... But she's Cray's mom? It said she was supposed to be Cray's mom. So he's half Warren? Must be pretty tired. Suppose that's not surprising, considering how he got here. Most people can't ride Welks that far. My butt's square. It's good to know Cray's got friends like that. Not only do you sneak into the Empire, but with whom we currently have a truce, I might add, but you are caught doing so and deported. I ask you, is this conduct becoming a warrior? One who claims to lead the mighty Warren nation? Not only have you shamed yourself and us, but I am told you have lost the King's Sword, the symbol of the Alliance. Do you have any idea what your rash, thoughtless actions will cost us and the entire Alliance in our dealings with the Empire? Do you? What does the Empire care about a sword? All you're worried about is your dignity and pride. How can you just sit there like that? When a member of one of the Alliance's royal families, when Alina has been kidnapped by the Empire. Oh, okay, the Empire's not what matters. Gotcha. We have a greater responsibility to protect the members of the entire alliance. We can't afford to worry ourselves over one person, even if she is a princess. That's fair, actually. It's the sword, you know, right? I don't know what instruments this is. It could just be electronic on. We explained it, right? Well, it was the king's sword, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what instrument this is. Is it a lute? I don't think it's a string instrument. Could be a piano, but it sounds a little off. Alright then, Ryu. Why don't you come with me to the nearest town? King's sword. You can use this sword. Oh, am I having a dream? I think I'm dreaming, yeah. You might need it to get to town. We have to go through areas populated by monsters. Let's get going then, shall we? King's sword was rusted anyway. Good morning. Did you sleep well? I had a weird dream. Did you have a weird dream? We gotta do something, but what? What? Have you thought of something we could tell them about what would get Cray out of his predicament? The King's sword. King's sword? You mean Cray lost that? That explains a lot then. That sword is a symbol of the Alliance. Losing it wouldn't exactly make him popular. Well, oh, he didn't lose it. You broke it? Wait a minute, that's it! If the sword, which was supposed to have been lost, was to turn up again, that'd be one less thing they could hold against Cray. That's a weird little like loophole they just tossed in there. Like, ah, crap, man, he actually did a war crime. I don't think we can like save him. Like, wait, what if we made it so that they also really wanted to execute him for another crime, but we could, yeah, it'll work. And I know just the person to help us. Is it the blacksmith in the volcano? It is, isn't it? I think I remember this part. There's a volcano called Mount Glom, south of here. Yeah? There's a smith that lives inside the mountain. He could make us a copy of the King's sword. A copy? Why not just fix it? Someone back at Warren should be able to tell you how to get to Mount Glom. Will you go? Yeah, but all I've got to do is go south. You just told me. Also, I wonder if the fire dragons are. Peeky, peeky. I say fire dragon. I think it'd more likely be lava dragon. I'm the fire dragon. I'm pretty sure. Event. Oh, right, our camp. My elbows get really stiff all the time. Another King's sword? With this, we might be able to help Cray get out of trouble. Thank you, Ryu. I'm sure someone in Warrant will be able to tell us how to get to Mount Glom. Yes, we just had this conversation with them. Let's get back to Warrant as soon as we can. La -dee -dee. Oh. Oh my. We'll leave the planes. Do 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 do. Let's wake up, Pyrus. Don't be asleep, Pyrus. It's time to be awake, Pyrus. Do 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 do. Final Fantasy. Trying to wake myself up a little bit. Maybe I need some food. I didn't have breakfast, so that'd be a thing. Do not want to order food again, unless we got like that random check, which we're supposed to get. What's the date today? 7th. Ooh, we did not. Okay. Warrant. Redeems jumping jacks. I would do that because I'm afraid of like wearing like too baggy pants and then getting banned off Twitch. Yikes. Let's start with the elders. I guess it's up to you. Just didn't save Cray. Good luck to you. Tell me where the glom. I see. You see, we told you to go talk to Darn. We never thought that. Make a fake king sword. Now that's smart. Yeah. How do you get to glom? Get to Mount Glom. You first have to head east over the plains, and then you get to the large stone. You need to turn south. You'll see a mountain with a plume of smoke coming out of it. That's Mount Glom. All right, that's easy. I already knew that though. Ish. Also, if like I had like jumping jack space, we'd have Just Dance space, and my mom wouldn't be so peeved. You don't have much space. I'm also afraid of like this giant wardrobe just falling on top of me. You touch it and it bends over. I'm like, oh dear. You know what? I think we actually do have jumping jack space. Oh, someone's home. Sister dear. Just Dance. That's right. We've been getting every edition this year. Ever since it came out. Since Just Dance 3, I think. I'd like to go to Mount Glom. Rebel, please. I think you ought to know. Oh, you're just gonna... Where's the Welk, my guy? Okay. They don't care that I'm on a Welk or not. Scooby-Doo, the Scabba-Dee-Baloo. We're waiting until we come across a large stone, and then we go south. Granted, I feel like I could just go straight southeast and get to the Glom anyway. You know, because you can see it from the distance. But the game tells you things. I have a full party today, so I think that's why we're not on. Yeah. This time you don't get away. Your number's up, nutty. Okay, never mind. Oh, never mind. Aha! You thought you could escape me, but my drunken samurai Ronin character killed ya. I feel like he's supposed to be a Ronin, but they're not trying to lean into like the actual culture itself. Wait, but that's the hut. I just went east, and they already gave us the hut. No, that would be the stone, correct? That's right. That's the stone. So yeah, this really large stone, right? This is another bird here, and the stone's a waymark. But if we go from the stone to the mountain, just go straight south. There's 2 birds. And then they don't care because they don't like Death Mountain. I think we're gonna see Gorons in here. I think if I remember correctly, the blacksmith has like 4 arms. Ooh. Get him, Sias. Skies. Oh! Second swipe killed it. Very exciting. Very good. Machamp as a blacksmith. I mean, I'd see it. Just like bing, 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 bing. Because it was like bing, 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 right? Like, you get those bits where you see people. I think that's not a blacksmith, actually. That's usually a, what's the word I'm looking for? Someone making mochi where you just smack things in rhythm with a hammer. Y'all ever seen that? 4 dudes just smacking mochi. Oh, I hear the sound of a bird. Do you watch Death Battle? New me. Or have you ever watched Death Battle, New me? I have to show you this game I came up with at Pokemon, but if it was a JRPG like this. I'm down. Aggle 50%. Kill it. Kill it. Oh, good job, Nina. You hit it. Oh, I was like, that probably means Si's is going to miss both attacks, but no. We did the victory ding. I watched Death Battle before the Pokemon one. So that's the Pokemon Starter Battle Royale and then the one with the Digimon, I think. Okay. No, I watch them not religiously, but very often, just based off funny stuff. I just like to see myself get mad at things. And one of the things that I remember is there's a death battle between Machamp, the Pokemon, and like Goro from Mortal Kombat. It was quite incredible. Hello, sister dear.
Good morning.
Have you brought us some foodstuffs? Is that what that rumbling is?
Brought me some food stuff.
Well, yes, that's the same thing, really.
No, but I'm not sharing.
I wasn't asking you to.
Okay. You're gonna ask when you see what I bought.
Check it out, okay. What'd you get?
I bought bread and meat and cheese.
Bread, meat. Oh, I want some. You hear Doggo? Doggo actually just has been behind me the whole time, I think.
What?
Knew me. I'm on stream. They said if I use a Molotov on this guy, he changes, so let's do it. It was fire then wind. No, it's earth to fire, fire to wind, wind to water, and water to earth. My viewer wants some bread. So if I do this, I should get a full combo? Nope, they're not comboing. 200 HP, so it's healed you, but it doesn't seem... Oh, became even stronger. Well, that's troublesome. That might combo. So items don't combo, but skills do. Okay. Frost to Jolt. Interesting that it turns into a lightning spell. Okay. Alright. The silence speaks volumes. Well, she did just say she wasn't going to share, unfortunately.
I don't know what part when you're talking to me or not.
Fair enough. New, don't did. I have been craving bread, cheese, and meat for a long time.
Yeah, that's why I bought my
I didn't hear that, my bad. Well, it's alright. Don't apologize, Numi. She's just my sister. I'll show you a silent cuss. I'm older than her, so I'm allowed to bully her. I think that's the rules, right?
356 days.
357 on a leap year.
Congrats, you get 24 more hours every 4 years.
That's my old man laugh, because I'm an old man compared to you.
That just means that statistically speaking, you're gonna die first.
You never knew this combos works? Well, so I think the thing is that the little ventriloquist kid just told me. So you're welcome. But yeah, he was like, "Oh yeah, fire gets stronger when you follow it up with wind. Then wind, no, yeah, and then wind gets stronger." So he told me about the listing, I guess, but I can't use fire. And then you can grind better XP by using fire spells on them, but I don't have like. I don't have a death wish. Oh, there's that Deep Space Nine thing. I know I'm harping on about this, but I'm very... What the hell just happened? Ah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, he mentions that elements gets faster, like connecting elements. Sorry. Some attacks get stronger if you connect them with certain elements. So fire. He gave the example: fire gets boosted when it's followed up by wind. So if you do a fire spell and followed by a wind spell, it'll give you a flame wind combo spell. And then he said if you then follow up a wind spell with a water spell, it gives you another spell, right? So it goes: fire gets boosted by wind, wind gets boosted by water, water gets boosted by earth, and earth gets boosted by fire. Which is why when you do rockfall and then a fire spell, it does eruption. I wonder if you can combo them, like if I could do flame wind to jolt. I don't think so, but it might just do a big old spell. I'm excited because they're double spells, you know. Like I don't know. I don't know. I want. And I need to get a 5-hit combo in order to make the current master for Nina proud. So. Okay. So if I do, I'm gonna do meditate because I can. 13 though. Yuck. You're gonna be weak to water, pretty sure, aren't you? Oh, Ada's on TikTok because I just got 3 notifications in the last like 30 minutes. She slept all night. Well, yeah. It's because Kato got sick, and then she called in sick because she was really feeling not that great. So I'm pretty sure if I do Hua, then Sever, then Frost, it should combo, but I'm afraid it's gonna die. Oh, that's baby damage, it's fine. Catches fire, is explainable. Yeah, fire wind, okay. 0 damage, it's fine, okay. Then we do frost, or... Oh, okay, fire wind does not combo into frost, that's unfortunate. Well, we can extinguish the fire? Okay. You're headed to the grocery store, do I need anything? Check if they have any, I was gonna say will to live, but that's not a funny joke. In any case, if you are headed to the grocery store, please enjoy your trip. Thank you for coming by. So every fight here triggers a shift in the tectonic plates we are standing on. I don't think these are tectonic plates. I think they're just rock. It would appear I need to fight again here. Though I'm not sure where the game wants me to go. This could just be a treasure room, actually. Surface pressure brother version in Kanto. I'm here for it. Sorry, I follow people on YouTube, so when they post new videos, they're like, here, watch it. I'm like, for real? Hey, wait, how come you're not dead yet? Fire Blast. Oh no, it's casting Fire Blast on itself? That's spicy. No, that's interesting, because like the AI in Breath of Fire 3 pretended it could do stuff like this, but never did. There we go. And that's not real lava, because you would all be dead, so in my head canon it's hot tomato sauce. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm here for it. You know what? They give me more XP by doing this, so I'm not going to complain. Kill it, Sias. I know you can. Ah, you didn't. You fool. Casting flare spells on Ryu makes me laugh, but it's not as good as I thought it was for me. I'm the strong one. I'm not nervous. Oh, she learned Cyclone. That is an AoE spell. Let's go. That's good now. We can probably hit that 5-hit combo. Does it rise? It does rise. Okay. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja. That was my #1 song on Spotify this year. I do blame my child. I blamed him very publicly on Twitter.
I blame Troy for my #1 song.
Is it that song from that one musical?
Yep.
Wait, which one?
Louder than words.
Um, I know Tick Tick Boom, but I didn't. I think I was starting. Yeah, I was starting Louder Than Words. I was like, did I start 3090? But no. It's Louder Than Words. It's 30. It's louder than words now. Oh, good stuff. Alright, hit him with the Cyclone. You hit him with a Frost. See what that does. Counter? No. Cyclone. See, now Nina does specifically a lot more wind damage, which I do appreciate. That is more than 1,000 damage, so we can go see Una. Nice. Very good. Still not... It's not... It's not 5 hits, though. Also, I don't think we can even get back to Rulewolf right now. I would assume this is where the blacksmith lives, since it seems to be the only house in the volcano. In the tomato hot sauce. In the hot tomato sauce volcano. Oh, he does not, in fact, have 4 arms. He is simply a dwarf. Okay, acceptable. Hi-ho, and who might you be? That's right, he's Scottish. I'm sorry. We just can't look at a dwarf like that and not make him Scottish. Excuse me, we're sorry to bother you, but we need to make you need to make something for us. Oh, the King's Sword! Of course I know what it is. I made it! No, it wouldn't be hard to make another one just like it. But I need certain materials if I'm going to make one. What do you need? Ho, there's a rare metal called a fairy drop. It can only be found in the realm of the fairies. Which means we have to go back to Witchwood. The only problem is that, as you know, fairy can't be seen by ordinary folk like us. Ershin was able to see them. Ho, well then, that makes things easier, doesn't it? All I have to do now is find some fairies and bring back a fairy drop. This man did not ask any questions. He said, the robot-looking dude can see fairies? You're on. Is there like a save point here? An exit? I think there's an exit here, actually. Well, we can explore a little bit more and get some more XP if we chill out in the lava hot sauce. Molotov, 4 oh, wow. 4 Molotovs. I'm down. Oh, there's 4 of them now. Well, there's no reason not to do the combo at this point. Cyclone. Frost. I know that guy's going to do a fire spell because he just feels like it. You know what I'm saying? Even if we kill one by accident using Cyclone, the Frost spell will then subsequently just... Yep, that'll hit 2 of them. Jolt. Alright. That means we got 2 go... Oh. So Jolt counts as an ice and fire and wind spell. Gotcha. Guys, you don't need to use all your AP. No, Sias. Save some for when we're needing to heal. Actually, that one was kind of painful, dang. Oof. Ugh. Alright. Now, the last time we were in a volcano like this, we got attacked by Scylla and Charybdis. Let's avoid doing that again, shall we? Oh, it's a lot stonier out here now, eh? Interesting that we didn't have any boss fights to do. Oh, hello? Oh, there's a connecting path to Tarn's tents. Camp? Cool. I wonder what made Tarn just decide, hey, I'm not gonna be hanging with this tribe anymore. I'm out. Maybe because because she's like, I'm the only not cat person in this town now. I think I'm gonna take a break from being here. They put Urshan back in my combat. I'm so confused by the way they put people, like they just choose to randomly switch the battle team around, which is like, I wonder if it's just because they know that people won't bother like changing it. See, we can go Mount Glom or we can go directly to his camp. That's good. But we have to go to the Weirdwood. Weechwood. This wood, actually. Oh my gosh. They're back. I heard a voice. Did you? Did you? Did you? I did hear a voice, actually. Thanks for a little weird background music playing here. Where are you, little fairy children? Don't make Urshan beat the crap. Oh, hello. Hey, what are you doing? We won't do anything to you, promise. Actually, we just want to go to your house. Can we have a sleepover party? If you say no, Urshan's gonna slap you again. What? A fairy drop? They say they want a fairy drop. They're running around here. There used to be a lot where we lived. That's it? Do you want to come where we live and get a fairy drop? Sure. Okay, then turn around. I don't trust them. Normal people can't go to where we live. But since you've got a dragon with you, you can. Probably, I think. Oh, Lord. It'll only hurt for a little bit. Yeah, and then I'll wake up and have a concussion. How does that knock... Okay, big question. How does that knock out Urshan? Dum, 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 dum. Thanks for coming. It's interesting to me that they have the beetle, like, wing covers. We fairies used to live here in the land of dreams. But then those big meanies came and... Did you hear that? So that's the second time we got it. The nightmares are... That's then the nightmares snoring. They're big and nasty and ugly, too. They attacked us and drove us out of our homes. Mean old nightmares. At least it's not a mechanized... a mechanized dolphin. Alright, Dragon Boy. We'll give you a fairy drop if you promise to get rid of them for us. I guess we're going this way. Welcome, traveler, to the land of dreams. Hello and goodbye. What do we got? Oh, Chicom? Alright, man. If you say so. Chicom these nuts. Oh, they're like the vampires, but annoying. Good night, Sias. Executed. Oh, he's not dead. It's fine. Once we kill you, we'll see more enemies. Oh, yeah! I forgot. The game automatically forces you to have a different character. Ouchie, ouch.
Oh my god, he's so cute!
Oh, the baby? We got the kids take care pictures. 212. Get him, Urshan. Hiya!
In the first one, he looks so innocent. In the second one, he looks like...
Right?
And it fits him so much. You can't tell me that child doesn't have a...
He was not wanting to go back to sleep, like, after his vomit nightmare. No, it's this morning, actually. He didn't want to, like, get dressed? I'm not sure anymore. Anyway, instead of going to bed or whatever, he would just discover himself, I guess is the way I want to put it. He was like, we were like, get dressed or get in bed or whatever. No, I'm in bed, so I'm like, get dressed. And he's like, ignoring me. And then he just goes up to his bed, his crib. And there's like, there's bars on the crib, right? And then he would just realize that his body has an extension that goes past his tummy. So he would just like boop 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 on the bars, and I was like, oh my god.
That's great.
I was like, what are you doing? First of all, you're gonna get like an infection or something. Please don't. You just like.
Stop being sick. That's great.
Dog.
I love the fact that like social norms for children is so different. Can you imagine a fucking adult doing that? How creepy it would be?
Yeah, they'd be in jail, and I'd be like, child, please.
No, okay, in the context of their own house with people that they can trust when they're naked, it would just be weird.
This nightmare wants to use this as exercise. I say no. Kill. Dang, they're different monsters. Okay. uh. 9? Okay. I think this one might have high physical defense. Oh no. And wind resistance? Whoopsie daisy. We're gonna try to attack with Urshan and see what happens. Enfeeble? That's gross, dude. Come on, my guy. Wisdom. Okay. Weird. 0 damage? Oh my gosh. 132. So. What's the problem? What is the problem? No. Ryu's not supposed to be like weak sauce, so what's going on here? Doing 60 damage? I don't know how much like HP it has. It likes to do debuffs by the looks of it. That's kind of annoying. Miss, good. Urshan's doing the most damage. I feel like Urshan. I don't know if it's because Urshan has the most amount of defense, like attack, or if it's just because Urshan's got like penetration. Do something I can copy while we're at it, eh? Don't know how I feel about that animation. Counter 3. Yeah. Ba-da-bum. Does it go up to 4 or does it stop at 3? It seems to maximize at 3. Agility is at minimum. Okay. Oh, okay. No, so it was a damage issue? Weird. I feel like Ryu shouldn't have that damage issue. Focus. I don't know, you can do like 500 damage. It's a lot of damage to do in one hit, but like, now that we know the maximum count is 3, just spend 2 turns blocking. Mental will kill it, right? I don't think it counts as a boss. Like, yeah, it doesn't have a special death animation or anything. Giving us magic shards is pretty lit, actually. Oh, give me the beat, boy, and soothe my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give one for you, so you can stay in dragon form like a second more. There is another one. I'm very glad to meet you. Why? I was getting tired of the taste of fairy. I think I'll have you instead. Cringe. Mago. Let's see what you can do with this. 88, okay. Not super resistant. Counter, oh, gross. Sever. 217 damage is actually damage. Are you resistant to lightning? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. It can do wind magic. No, I guess we're doing that. Attacking it with all party members is probably a bad move because of the fact that it can counter, but nice. Counter? Nope. That's a counter. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it likes to counter skills, but you know what, Ryu? That means that if we're gonna counter, if we're gonna get counter, we might as well make a counter, right? Nice, got a crit. Good. Bum 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 bum. Come on, Urshan. Easy peasy. That one was a lot easier than the previous ones. Still the same amount of XP. I'm pretty sure once we kill them, it's just gonna like fuse with the others. I've seen this happen a million times in these RPGs. I know, I know. Oh. Life shard on Urshan. No random encounters in here, eh? Thank God for cameras, yeah. So you've come to help the fairies get back their homes, you say? I'm terribly sorry, but what's ours is ours, and what's theirs is ours too. 0 out of 10. Bokta. Oh, it's faster than everybody. Okay. Lucky Strike. Oh, it's one of these monsters? Gross. That's a no for me, sir. All crits. Whoops, all crits. Whoops, all dead. I'll make the rules. Is that 100? Yeah, no, it's like split across all 6 characters in the end. That's why we need big boys. I like big girls, itty bitty girls, little skinny girls. I like them nice and long. I don't know. Oh. You must be tired after doing so much work for the fairies. Why don't you take a long permanent rest? I think that's called killing me, and I disagree. Udi. Again, a different Digimon. Leech power removes AP? This spell animation is a little funky. No particular resistance to physical attack. It's occurred to me that Ryu doesn't have his draconic breath attack yet, I don't think. Oh, parry. I'm annoyed now. But lucky for us, Sias doesn't seem to care about being parried much. Oh no, I need that. Continue trying to take Urshan, it's funny. Sias, do something. Oh my god. That means we should be using magic on it, but it keeps sapping our AP, which means it's gonna get annoying. Missed. Nice. Double parry! Ding, ding. This guy's playing Devil May Cry. Oh, now we got HP drain. It's kind of spooky that it's just wasting most of its turns. I'm gonna swap out you with Nina for a turn. See what happens. It looks like none of that ever works on Ocean, so that's interesting. 70? Okay. $400 damage, eh? Get it. Vaguely frog-like. There we go. Victory! Oh, it was worth a little bit more. Cool. Life shard. Very bangin'. That's right. Oh. I don't like the look of that one, actually. Can I go talk to the fairies? Nope. It looks like I've been locked into this section of the game. Oh no, here we are. Do you want to go back to your world? Not yet. Might not be much of a difference between dreams and reality. Still, we like dreams better. Can't see the nightmares, but you can still find them if you listen to the snort. I would like... Actually, you know what? I'll go back to my world, so I'll be able to heal. I'll rest, save, then fight the boss. I don't think the boss is going to be that hard. Well, now hold on a second. Nut. You're dead, nut. Oh dear. That does about as much damage as they usually do with a regular attack. I feel like if you focus and then double blow, though, that'll do a lot of damage. That's an interesting concept. Maybe I have to try that out. Also, let's go get more equipment, because I know we're, like, a lot richer now. Money. They sold money in this they sold money. What? They sold weapons in Warrant. Oh, Ada. Still sending me like 25 million TikToks. It's my Hulk. This is not where the... Yes, that is where. Katzelbagel. Katzelbalger. Trade. Katzelbalger. Irshin can't get anything else. That'd be good for her, but is there anything better for her? No. Give her the Ranger Guard. Urshan can't get any extra. Permanent stat boosting item would be only 200 gold, yeah. My bum. This will be 200 bucks. I don't think I'll be able to get her ranger gear, huh? I need 85 more. Bird drop. Yuck can be used for fertilizer. Yeah. I've never used them, but they're good. 85 more. Eh? I don't know. Yeah, I will sell this. Will it come to bite me back in the butt later, potentially? However, I'm sure I could find some more somewhere. Actually, it's less likely to bite me in the butt in this game due to the fact that, like... Yeah, due to the fact that, like, it... I have to go to the Witcherwood. I have the AP recovery system in combat, based on concentration, so all I have to do is level up concentration. Go back. Oh, you know what we can do? We can go see Una, actually. And I'll see if I can find a wolf. Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry, I keep yawning. There's no coffee on my table or anything, so. My usual pick-me-up is unavailable at the moment. Can's gone. It's your fault, Khan's gone. He ran off. No, what am I supposed to do? Sorry. So, it's alright if I train you instead then. Okay, first I want you to learn how to be wild. Your attacks may not hit as much, but they'll be a lot more powerful. Who wants to learn? Oh, Ryu doesn't have stole. Huh. Increased AP, lower HP is higher, AP is... Oh, attack and defense. You become... Okay, I'll go with that. Less magic in the long run, so... Whatever. His growth is going to be less magic based, but I'll get a lot of attack boosts. Increase in defense and tankiness, so I think that's a bonus. That's a really good one. Yeah. Can only improve your skills through trial by combat. Come back once you've done more than 1500 damage with a combo attack. Bye. We've done that though. How's it going? Are you fighting a lot? Oh, looks like you're getting good at making combo attacks. Good. Alright, I'll teach you Pilfer. There you go. Is there anything else I can do for us? Never mind. Remember, fight, fight, fight. Come back once you've done more than 3,000 damage with the combo attack. So that'll be a little bit later, but... Yeah, we did 2k last time. So if I'm correct, my friend... Pilfer, steal an item while attacking. It will allow us to do what Filch would have done. It's just Filch with an actual command button this time. I feel like being a dragon and having the wild trait is really like a nice mix, you know? Like, I feel like I'm a wild. This kid's supposed to be like the opposite of Fulu, and Fulu is controlled. He's ancient. He's you know, methodical. This character is wild, young, and free. Let's save again. We can also end up going back to see Rolf to see if he'll teach Nina something. I swear I had Stoll, I thought, but I guess not. I guess he was on Cray. I don't know what makes it so that you can hit twice with attacks, though. I know Sias does it, I know the Emperor does it, but Ryu doesn't. To the Witchwood. Oh, great. Attack buffs, huh? Gross. Oh no, that's even grosser. That's, yep. Waste of a cyclone spell. Nice. Okay. Fairy ladies, where are you? There you be. Yeah. It won't hurt, I promise. Lies. Why don't you just have like sleep powder as an attack, you know? He bounced. I see you have gone to all the trouble to defeat all my little helpers. I would like to show you my appreciation by defeating you. Bum, bum, bum. Phantom. He's got a weird little thing under his nose. Ouch. It's a lot of damage. There's nothing to steal. Good, good. It tells us straight up. Nice. Oh. Okay. He shrank? Huh. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I didn't feel like that'd be too bad on size. Wow. That was a lot of damage. Oh, he only hit once, but he got a crit. It's big again. Okay. I think I get it. Parry, good stuff. So you hit it with magic every now and then, it'll shrink. It's got, oh, it's teeth under its nose. Ew. What if it has to be wind magic? Every magic attack shrinks it. Interesting. Huh. Nosedive. It's got a name now? Oh, it's an AoE attack, of course. Right? Counter? That's not nice. Ouch. That does a lot of damage for like a single hit. Since it's small, its defense is lowered. Interesting. Aha. He doesn't double hit. He didn't get countered to it. Oh, missed. Nice. 741 damage. Pretty good. That was a crit, yeah. Oh, we knew it was going to miss at some point, though. Okay, let's see if we can get... Ah, you can tank that hit, right? Or you healed up a little bit. Ooh, I'm not sure we would have been able to take that hit, actually. Easy peasy. 5k XP. That's at least 1,000 for each character. So you can see how much AP and stuff they get. So she gets less power, but she gets more wisdom. Oh, they've only got 4 stats. Okay, I see. He does not have a master, and neither does Urshan. Ew. It's like a leech. You did it! You really did it! Yes, we did. We're using the master system to its intended purpose now, and I'm pretty happy about it. Thank you so much. Now we can live here again in peace. Whoops, almost forgot. I promised I'd give you something, didn't I? Wait just a second. I don't... See, bird drop is something, and she's gonna go... Pretty sure it's just fairy poop. Phew! That was a big... Here you go! Fairy drop. A fairy drop. Look at all the colors. It's so beautiful. Hey, don't stare at it like that. It's embarrassing. Imagine looking at someone's poop and saying, wow, it's a pretty nice poop. Thanks, Dragon Boy. Come back and play with us again sometime. Bye. Now we can have another King's Sword made. Let's go. Why do you need a fairy drops? Like, you could just make a replica without all the fanciness, no? We'll be fine, but... The camera angles change, so I get confused as to what way I'm supposed to go. Weird. You can already tell the damage is significantly increased, and it's only going to go up and up and up because his power is like his main stat that goes up, right? Nice, Sias, very good. Sook. Oh. I would like to set up camp, yes. So that we can save and I can... Ah. Now all we have to do is take that to Mount Glom and have the smith there make us a new sword. Nation says we have not seen the last of the fairies. That's a piece of fairy... His fur got all red. Yes, Sias, you noticed they took a fat dump and they gave it to us as construction material. Construction material? Crafting material? Crafting material. That's the one. Oh, this chair. Yes, Mount Glom, let's go. Go in through the back door. I like that they make us go in through the back door. It's good that they can make us go in through the back door. It's very useful. Fought a nightmare. His name was Phantom. Oh, what's this? Just look at that colour, that shine. This is one of the most beautiful fairy drops I've ever seen. Now that I've got this, I can make another king sword for you. You wait right there. I'll have this done in a jiffy. Hooah! Hey-ya! Hooah! He has to jump up. It's his anvil. It's his own anvil. And he has to jump up to craft on it. Phew! Well, what do you think? Told you it'd be ready in a jiffy. Not a bad job if I say so myself. Here you go. King sword. Thank you very much, sir. With this, we might be able to help Cray. Let's get back to the castle. Finally. So this is one of the Breath of Fire's side quest problems again, I think. But it is what it is. I'll forgive it because it at least makes... It is like a decent amount of sense. There's some nice dialogue behind it too. And some cool bosses. It also, like, whilst it does make you take, like, 2 side quests and a half, you at least, I know I don't got any excuses. It's doing the same thing the first 2 Breath of Fires did, which is just send you on a side quest that doesn't make sense. That didn't need to happen mid game. They did foreshadow the side quest though, because the broken sword and the desire for not war. It sets a bit of political stuff, you know. Ludia. Have to go in the castle. At least this king isn't mad at Ryu. Although Ryu's the one who broke the sword. Sorry, but the area is being used for the inquiry of Chief Cray. No one is allowed to entry. Is allowed to entry, yeah. I have vital information regarding Cray. It's about the King's Sword. The King's Sword? Why, it's right here. There's that Fester guy again. Just returned to us by the Empire. In exchange for its return, they have made several difficult demands to us. Among them, changes to our treaty. Changes that we have little choice but to accept. But, my sister, we were going to... Silence. This is no longer a matter you need to concern yourself with. Know this, Cray's punishment will not be light. We got bamboozled. They made their own King's Sword. Oh, Cray. He didn't lose the sword, though. Sires, can't you keep your eye on them? You let them go off and make a fake sword like that. What were you thinking? You said to watch them. You didn't say anything about stopping them. The next time they try to do something, let me know immediately, understand? I know that guy's sus. Ow. The sword broke. They gave him a fake sword. Alright. I guess our only hope now is to get Cray out of there ourselves. You'll help me, won't you, Ryu? Of course you will. Thank you. Alright, let's wait until dark in our room. Oh, don't worry, Sias. Everything's fine. Let's go. Sias helped them. They're not being held, like, in the castle to sleep? Do you want to wait for nightfall here yet? Ah, Folu. Wouldn't be moving too much if I was you. I don't know then. I don't know thing I've ever seen a person as bad off as you. Was that supposed to be just crying? I guess so. Alright then. Let's go. Si's like, no, I don't think I will. We've just rested. They gave us a mini cutscene with Fulu. The Broken Sword. Should still be part 4. No, maybe 5. We're still in part 5, yeah. Let's see, what is our... Oops. The whole point was so I could see my save stuff, right? So memory card slot 1. Broken Sword. Wind Dragon was the next one here, and then Missing Princess is number 3. So we've passed file 3. We're eventually gonna pass file 1. We're gonna pass file 1. Let's go this way. Nina has no reason to be this rebellious, for the record. I don't know why she's except maybe being in love with, maybe she's got feelings for Cray. That would make sense. He certainly is keeping an eye on us, isn't he? Suppose it wouldn't be too much good talking to him now, would it? Aren't you gonna try and stop Osiris? Oh, still tell them if you did anything. They didn't tell me to stop you. Thank you, Sias. I guess you're one of the good guys. He's like, I'm not sure I am. This guy's sleeping? Okay. I don't think that's where I'm supposed to go, but... Defeat the guards. You only have one turn before the guards call for help. Use combo attacks to defeat them quickly. Combo attacks don't do that much damage, though. Oh, maybe they could. You're still on. I am. I only finish every... I try to do 3-hour streams. Just on try. Sever. Shining Blade. Well, that's trash damage. You could have done better, I promise. Okay, cool. Yeah, the plan is to end in 30 minutes. Sometimes I fall asleep in the morning, so I'm like, I gotta end it early, but this is not the case today, so at least that. We got a bronze shield, that's good. We didn't have to pay for it. I like that. I didn't... Why did I get another 2K? Boss? Regular enemies as well. Random encounters. Oh, that's easy. I got some strawberries, blueberries, kiwi, and avocado at the grocery store. Hey, I'll return to my post. No, you won't. You'll die. Be gone. Executed. You planning like a fruit? You like the fruits? Avocados are tasty as hell, though. Avocado's also not a fruit. I don't know. It is a fruit because it got that core. I don't know where Cray is. Sever. Yeah, there you go. That does more damage. Guarding, yeah, sure, but Sever will take you out, probably, maybe. I'm a fruited fairy. Look, I didn't. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. Rainbow Kappa. Also, it's from my little brother. He needs to eat better, the doctor says. Fair enough. I should probably Alina. How could I let this happen? Got the shirt off an anime crate and it just fell apart. Which I don't know. I don't care because I don't like the series that it's part of. And I don't like the company that made it. But a t-shirt is a t-shirt. Cray! Nina, what are you doing here? Erishin, why are you laughing? Don't make me go up to Canada and fruit, you pirates. I have bananas. I think. We came to help you. Pop-Tarts have fruit in them. Help you get out of here, to help you escape. Huh? What good would that do? I mean, in the first place, where would we go anyway? Save Alina. It's just that if you're executed, the Warrens will try to take revenge and break the alliance. Besides, as long as it's with you, Cray, I'd go anywhere. Maybe you're right, Nina. No, you are right. And if we're stuck here, who's gonna look for Alina? Nobody else cares. I mean, even if everyone else gives up hope, we can't, right? Right. Listen, I consider you a friend. I care. Same. We gotta get to the warrant. I have to make sure they don't do anything stupid. That is your tribe, yes. Are you in combat too, my friend? My friend. Us thou in combat. Where is Ershin? Ershin just... I thought that was a ghost for a second there. Ershin? Oh, he didn't get any XP there, eh? Can we sleep here for a day, or no? Hey, I'm gonna beat up that last guy too. I don't know what they're hiding behind that other door, but it's mine. Oh. He got freely beaten up. Not sure that's a good thing. Hello. The enemy caught me by surprise. Well, he's sleeping. A lot of good that'll do him. I think I should have attacked him. He's gonna run. Why did I guard with Ryu? What? Escape. I knew there was treasure. Artemis's cap. How exciting. I didn't upgrade Cray's equipment whatsoever. I think that they don't automatically count accessories when they optimize. The cockroach! Oh, nice. 400 damage. I'm trying to remember how many characters there are in this game. 5 looks like a full party, but I'm pretty sure there's 6. Jump is random damage. I like the animation better than the previous game. That's not a good attack. We could have attempted a massive combo there, but hey. I'm expecting a boss fight. Or someone interrupting us. Discord? To the warrants. To warrant. I think that's our playtime. 9 hours? That doesn't sound right. A blanket for my cold, cold feet. Oh, they're sitting so close to each other. Sorry I had to put you all through so much trouble. When we get back to Warrant, I'll talk with the elders and my mother. Mother's not in Warrant. Glad we were able to get Cray out of there, but I didn't think about what would happen if we... What are we gonna do? Yershin says we could now count Ludia amongst our enemies. I think you're right, Yershin, but jeez. He's like, I'm getting paid no matter what, I guess. Oh yeah, they broke him out. What? I'm literally just waiting for the guy with the Fester haircut to like come at us now. It's impressive to me how the acts don't have like what's the word I'm looking for? Intermissions. We just went from 4 to 5 in like one scene. Oh yeah, I forgot it, yeah. Have to go to Warrant. I was at the place I need to be. Chipmunks on the MIC. We are slouching. That Welk is just being like a pain right now. There we go. Yikes. Witch doctor. Bing 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 bong bing 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 bong. Cray, it's so good to see you again. Cray, if you want to take revenge on Ludia for what they did, I'll be right behind you. I'm curious about the Empire's plans. Cray, how could you do that? You're supposed to be the chief of the Warren anyway. If it's good to have you safe again, be sure to talk to Talon about what happened, alright? Alright, that's it. That's a conversation. Cool. We need to go back to the Empire, or the in-between area, using a sand skiff. As well as go back to where Rolf is, which is on the highway. I don't remember, which is what's going to be frustrating, because finding him again is going to be a pain in my butt. The camp. Thank you. It's been nice time as we arrived to Tan's camp. I'm sorry if I'd been more responsible. Cray, I know I'm your mother, but you're old enough now that you don't need to apologize to me if you've done something wrong. You're not a child anymore. You did what you felt you had to do, right? Good as pectorals, my guy. That's right, Cray did what he did because he wanted to help me find my sister. Or he wanted to help find my sister. Princess Nina, I know the loss of your sister must be difficult, but whatever you do, don't give up hope. She could turn up anywhere, anytime. In any event, you all must be tired. You can figure out what to do next tomorrow. I swear to God, if we end up going to Warrant and everything gets destructioned. Good morning, Ryu. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about what's going to happen next. But Tarn reminded me that hope is only lost if we give up. For now, Ershin says she will wait and see what happens. For now. Silence from Sias. Where's your kid? Empire has made their demands. They say that to prevent further incursions like ours, the Alliance has to turn over huge areas of land on the border to create a neutral zone. It's not neutral if you give it to... Okay. I see everyone's awake. Good. Let's think about what we should do now. Destroy the Empire. There's only one choice. We just bring the Empire down on its knees. Just destroy it. So the Empire is using you as an excuse... Is using an excuse to try and get the right to enter lands controlled by the Alliance whenever they want, huh? As treaty conditions go, that's pretty ridiculous. They're up to something, but what? I don't know, but it seemed like they were looking for something. You know what? I've been thinking, and I think I figured out what they're looking for. I think they're looking for Ryu. How did you put that together? When we were in that town in the desert, that captain from the Empire said they were looking for a dragon, right? Think about it. I found Ryu naked in the middle of the desert. Yes, thank you for telling everybody. The mud dragon suddenly became violent around him. Did he? He has a dragon's eye. Nothing about him is normal. The mud dragon didn't become violent, though. He was violent before we arrived. That's not to say I don't like you or anything like that. Huh, if that's true. If they really are looking for Ryu. He could be used by either the Empire or Ludia against the other. Sounds to me like you need to figure out if that's true or not. Maybe if we take Ryu to meet the Wind Dragon in Windia, he can tell us what we need to know. Makes sense to me. If you want to know about a dragon, the best place to ask is another dragon. I'd say it's worth a try. But we have to go back to Windia. Jade Stone. You can use that to get through the ruins to Windia. I don't know if your friend Ryu is a dragon or not, but I know the way to find out is to ask the Wind Dragon. I mean, everybody else can identify him, so... I think half the NPCs we've met in this game have gone, yeah, that's a dragon. Okay, the Jade. Going to Windia. I think we need to do that this way, right? It's past the North Desert going to Shide. They can smell the scales on them. Musty. Trout. I need to fish for this crap? Ferengi? Pardon me. No! It's a shot. This is right at the right at the edge of the desert. Some people call this the desert city. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of desert areas, yeah. Got a lot of traders coming here and their sunflower sell stuff, right? So we don't have sunflower anymore. Sure, I ignore fishing. I ignore fishing. I ignore fishing in all the games as well. Same to Numi. Very appreciate. Build that bridge so it'll go up when it's a big sunflower comes through. Okay, cool. Cool story, broski. Nowhere else to go from here. Suppose not. Can I change the... Ah, yeah, there's a tunnel. No. Go down. Not much to do right now. All the sandflowers out on missions. Yawn. This was a window the whole time. I can't exit through this path. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't do fishing in 14. I didn't do fishing in Final Fantasy 15. I didn't do fishing in every other Breath of Fire game, which, like, obviously Ryu really likes fishing because he does it every time. But I have not done fishing. I wish that you could pet Kitty. I think if you hit the triangle button, you could with certain characters, but only not really petting. I'm telling you, this place to go is Chamba. I don't care about Chamba or Sinesta. Let me out of this place. It's clearly not the place to go. I don't know what this town's supposed to be, but it's not what I thought. Oh yeah, come on. It's some action game. So we're not that far off from the actual end goal, but it's not Shide. Don't go back to Ludia, okay. I think I'm gonna ask to set up camp here. Sure, if we beat the Wind Dragon, he'll be able to tell us something about you, Ryu. We need Zelina's and Nita's home. I'd like to avoid causing any trouble there if we can. Yeah, she explains that there are some dragons that can speak as well as understand human language. The Wind Dragon in Windia is such a dragon, so Windia is another continent by the sound of it. There you go, Science. How you doing? I did drop some money. You'll have to deal with that yourself, my friend. Well, that's Tarn again, I guess. Since no one else is interested in helping us. I guess Ludia wasn't near Windia, huh? I got confused because I kept thinking maybe Ludia and Windia were the same place, but that's not true. Tarn, where is Windia? Ruins are to the east of here. Oh. So I have to get back in the desert, maybe? She was to the southeast. All we gotta do is keep going and trying to find. Oh, there's the bird. Where are you leading me? Bird. Oh yeah, man. This way. Don't lose the bird. Those might be the ruins, actually. Have you played Tales of Ludia? That sounds like something I'd find on gamesofdesire.com. Okay, no, I'm thinking that's the camp. No? I'm getting a bit quiet because I'm getting a bit tired, obviously, but I'd like to go past this section soon, please. I don't want to see the wind dragon. I don't think we'll have the time with the wind dragon tonight, but today, this morning. That being said, I'll be ready to destroy this nerd. Oh. Size, get him. What? Size, why didn't you hit him twice? Water? Thank you for the sip. I say thank you, but really I drink them by myself whenever I'm really thirsty, so thank you anyway. We got a little bit of hydrate in our system. Now let's see if we can find that bird. I hear a bird, I don't see a bird. Oh. Yes, lead me to your master. Where is this bird trying to lead me? This way? It's not quite backwards. It's not quite in the direction I think I want to be going, but it's definitely southwest. I don't know. Oh, we're just back to the rock. Come on, bird. Why are you doing this to me? We just went back and forth pretty much the same distance, I think. Yeah. Miss is normal. Parry is annoying. Good. I'm rich. I got fat stacks and super packs. We all know what went down in that 2008 election. You're a decent politician with a winning complexion. That's just doing Barack dirty, that's all I'm saying. Come on, birds. Lead me the way. Ryu said no. Ryu said your subscription to Life is cancelled. Enjoy Livent. Her AP is way high now. Good. It's almost doubling everybody else's at level 13. I think she is doubling most of them. Where is your tent, Tarn? We've already been, unless they just tell us you can't go back. I don't know. We'd be able to know. Yeah, we could. Oh, there it is. Be gone, troop. Nice. Missed. Parry, of course. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Double blow. Double blow this. You're not worth the XP. Why am I doing this? At this point, because I'm peeved. Stubborn is the word I was looking for. Cray leveled up? Yeah. Okay, we found the camp. So now we just want to head east from the camp, right? So this is south. No. I didn't want to go into the camp. I very specifically did not want to go into the camp. Oh, this could be. Oh, game. I'm going to save. I'm not going to go back to the desert. The plains. I think that's going to be it for tonight, this morning. I can't speak. It's fine. That'll be it for the day. I'm not streaming tonight, unfortunately. Let's see our schedule for tomorrow, though. Our schedule's been a little funky lately. Play that funky music. So all this does. But yeah, in the meantime, please consider downloading Star Trek Fleet Command using my link, which I will drop into the chat right now, and unlocking your second ship. This is doable within an hour, and it helps me get to my goal of 10 people on Twitch right now that are participating in the sponsorship. We are currently up to 8 ships, meaning that only 2 more people need to do so before we get to the next milestone. Every milestone is every 5 players, and it's I know it's a little selfish of me to say so, but a sponsorship is to get paid, so it does give me a little bit of cash money. It's $90 for 5 people. It's the most honestly, it's the most lucrative sponsorship I've had so far. So I'd really appreciate if y'all would just help that. It also makes Stream Elements think that I'm good at getting sponsorships done, and if actually, honestly, I don't have to say it makes me look that way if y'all click on the thing, because it means that I actually convinced some people to do so. So yeah, it's a lot of help if you would do that for me. Just help me out. We have 2 days and 9 hours left, so until Friday evening, if I understood correctly, if I can count properly, to do so. 2 more people is all I'm asking at the moment. It would be great to get to the 15 milestone, but right now we're gonna go one bit at a time, right? So 2 more people. A million thanks ahead of time. See you, Captain Pyres. Yes, have a good one, folks. I just want to say when the next stream at. Our next stream is going to be tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. again. We are streaming in the morning because I'm working in the afternoon. So thank you, folks, everyone who came by. I love you, and we will see each other in the near future. Peace.